Hey, this is Elgin from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, back with another Turtle Thursday video here on YouTube. Today we're looking at Mutagen Man from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classic line that you get at Walmart. 40th anniversary, of course. But it's Mutagen Man. Whoa! Take a look at that in just a second. And before we take a look at the figure and the card, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes out, which will be on a Thursday for Turtle Thursday. Be sure to go to our website, www.cracktasticplastic.com. The website's the place to go for all the things you need to know, like links to our social media, our podcast, which comes out every other Tuesday. Download wherever you listen to podcasts. Our sponsor, Toy Hacks, at toyhacks.com. For all your repro label needs, go to toyhacks.com. Every month we run a caption contest to give away a $5 coupon to Toy Hacks, so be sure to comment so that you can be picked to win that $5 to Toy Hacks. We also have Amazon wish lists on our page. If you felt so generous as to get us something from that wish list, then we would do a video like this, give you a shout out and say thank you and show everyone what you got us. Of course, there's no person to do that, but if you wanted to, that would be awesome. We also have memberships to this YouTube channel. If you click the join button, then you can become a member for only 99 cents a month. It gives you exclusive emojis and super chats and much more. So check that out. I'll put a link in the description below. So you can check all that out along with our merch and bios and much, much more at www.cracktasticplastic.com. All right, this is from the classic line of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they have out at Walmart. I think this is Wave something. Anyway, my lovely wife Amanda picked this up for me when she was out doing a training trip in Atlantic. So I'll give her a shout out and say thank you. And found this at the Walmart over there and picked it up for me. So here's the back of the card. Of course, it's kind of had the similar storyline to all the other cards. There's a cross-sell in the back as well. Of course, you're getting Rat King, Rat King, and Slash, and Mutagen Man, and Leatherhead, and all those other figures as well. Mutagen Man, his weapon is the Mutagen Blaster. Of course, portrait of Mutagen Man. The non-stop mutating monster. His vital gut-tistics, or his accessories, is a Mutagen Blaster, gooey garbage, life support system, and a skull plug. His birthplace, Krang's lab. Weight, 500 pounds, not including guts. Favorite food, seafood. What else? Oh, so then here's the kind of his story. Victim of Krang's insidious experiments, Seymour Guts woke up from a lab table only to find himself hideously transformed into Mutagen Man, a pathetic, dripping, ever-changing, mutating monster. Confined to a mechanical life support system that holds his mutating body together, Mutagen Man is now dependent on ooze to replenish his deteriorating form. Forced to do Shredder's bidding in exchange for retro mutagen ooze, Mutagen Man reluctantly performs dastardly deeds to get the substance his body so desperately craves. Armed with his Mutagen Blaster, Mutagen Man relentlessly tracks down the Turtles and their allies. Head for the sewers and hide your ooze. Mutagen Man's on his way, and you just know he has the guts to get you. That's right, you can clip and collect all these file cards. Of course, there's no pizza points on these retro cards, so unfortunately can't turn those in and get free stuff like you used to be able to do in the 80s and 90s. Toss that over there. Alright, so here's a look at Mutagen Man. He still has the clear plastic area there. You can kind of see his eyeballs and the rest of his body, his brain and his organs and everything else in there. Very much like the 80s version. You can't take off, I already took it off there. This little plug on top goes on the top of his head like that. You can pop that off and look in there and see his brain. He does have, let's see, he's got a few things. Here's his mutagen blaster. That's cool. He does have a little backpack thing we can stick on his back somewhere, maybe. Maybe. Oh, I see. There's a little indentation there. Maybe. Oh, there we go. That goes on his back like that. Show. Does not show anything. It does have this tube that connects, I would imagine, to one of these tubes. Oh, like that. Probably to his head. Like that, I guess. Not really any instructions in these, so I just gonna have to guess. But yeah, it's kind of cool that, like, oops, that just popped off. So it does not stay on there very well. That just popped off again. He does come with the little bits you can stick in his body. They're very tiny, and I feel like you could lose them immediately. But there's like a little, gotta show them here, little pizza. There's a little like bobbin or something, spool. There's I don't know, fish hook maybe. There's a fish. Oh, come on. Little tiny fish. There's a bone. There. Can't see it. And then a little wrench. Like that. So all these things you can stick inside of them. I would imagine you would fill them with water. Almost dropped it. Let's see, pop off the top of his head like that. Stick those pieces in there. Try to do that without losing any. Oh, come on. There you go. That really does not want to stay in there. This thing. There we go. And then you can kind of see the pieces. In the bottom there. It doesn't really say to fill them with water, but I feel like you should be able to fill them with water, and they just float around in there. And because that's what it kind of looks like. You know, like all the stuff is floating around in there. But I feel like it would leak a lot because there's holes here, like those pop out. And I don't know if it's sealed through his legs. I feel like that would leak too. So, and this thing keeps wanting to pop off. I should glue that on or something. That accessory wants to pop off all the time. This thing wants to come off too. Anyway, there he is. He can hold his gun. Sort of. But yeah, I never had this as a kid. And I always thought it looked interesting and kind of crazy looking that it's just a, you know, like a zombie type of mutated guy with like his body is, like you can see all his body parts and everything. Can't really see with this light shining through it that well. But yeah, I just thought he looked cool. So, and I have all the other ones. Well, I don't have Rat King, but I haven't really seen him. Might get him, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Haven't really even seen him, so can't really decide if I don't see him. Anyway, but he looks cool. I had Slash and Leatherhead before, or I still have them. Anyway, that's the Mutagen Man, who's mutating all the time. Alright, this video's already gone longer than I wanted it to. That's pretty much it for the video. This is Mutagen Man saying, see you later. I've been saying ciao for now.